Unit 2 test review, problems 5 and 6. Okay, so, all right, this one here. M equals negative 1/4 times x plus 3y. We're gonna solve for x, okay? Gotta get this x by itself. All right, so I'm gonna make this negative a little closer. That looks better. All right, so, all right, there's so many ways to do it, but I mean, I just encourage you to stick to my steps. And you can get to the shortcuts later. If you're real confident and you wanna take the shortcuts, I know there's a shortcut for this one, but I personally suggest just skipping to the steps and you are less likely to make an error. So I'm gonna follow that, and I always say to distribute first. I'm gonna distribute the negative 1/4. So M equals negative 1/4 x, and then so a negative times this positive is gonna be minus 3/4 y. And then the next thing I always say to do is to clear those fractions out. Let's get rid of them, right? So let's multiply by 4. 4 on the left side gives me 4 times m. And since there's 2 terms on the right side, I will need parentheses to multiply the 4 by the entire right side. So 4 times negative 1/4 would equal negative 1x, and then 4 times negative 3/4 would equal negative 3y, okay? And nothing changed on the left, I have 4m. And now I'm gonna get this x by itself, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna add 3y, and I get 4m plus 3y equals negative 1x. So there's a lot of ways to look at this. I mean, you have negative 1x, you could just change the sign of everything and you would have just x. And we could just divide by negative 1, which would be doing the same exact thing. So we divide by negative 1. And then, let's see, we have 4m divided by negative 1 would be negative 4m. 3y divided by negative 1 would be negative 3y. And then equals x, okay? So, bam, there you go. You don't have to classify this one. This one's a literal equation. It's got more variables, so don't worry about it, yeah. Only have to classify the first 4. All right. Number 6, it's nice and quick, right? And follow the steps, right? It makes it so easy. If you're not sure what to do, I'm gonna move this 6 out of the way, number 6. There we go. If you're not sure what to do, think about it. Is there distributing to do? No. Is there fractions to clear? Yes. What's the lowest common denominator? 2. So if I multiply this left side by 2, and I multiply the right side by 2, what is the 2 gonna do to the 1/2? 2 times 1 divided by 2 is just 1. So I have 2a equals, now this half cancels that 2, and I just have bh, right? And then I just need to continue to get h by itself, and h is being divided by b, so I'll divide by b, okay? And then I get 2a over b equals h. Now I know what some of you guys are thinking right now. You're watching this video and you're thinking, wait a minute, when he multiplied this 2, it canceled that 1/2. But didn't he need to multiply the 2 by the h as well? No, there's only one term here, okay? So you only multiply the 2 by the one term just one time. Now, if there was a plus or a minus, then you would be distributing. That's different. Then you multiply that 2 times each term. But there's only one term here. You can count the number of terms because they're separated by addition and subtraction, okay? So this 2 cancels that 1/2. We're just left with the bh, divide by b, h equals 2a over b.